Happy Lunar New Year, everyone, and welcome to the 26th episode of Brave Frontiers Unit Analysis, presented by Brave Frontier Pioneers. I'm your host, Treylox, and this week, I'm joined by Nova.
Hi.
Okay, well, tonight we are ranking Endaria, Euralis, and the Ziz set. We'll also talk about the Frontier Hunter, Prosperity Dungeon, and the Soulbound Saga. As we go through each unit, we rank the units from A to F, which is then recorded on your screen. You, the viewers, can vote by going to our website, www.bfpioneers.com. Kappa. And we highly encourage you to do so. So be sure to go to our website and vote. Last time, we had quite a bit of votes, but they weren't, what we kind of hoped they were going to land. So this time, we're hoping it'll be better. So we're starting off tonight with Frontier Hunter. Okay, so Frontier Hunter came out a few days ago, and you can hear from Nova's voice that he's been doing Frontier Hunter, doing top 10. And Nova, how are you surviving Frontier Hunter this season?
I'm just doing Frontier Hunter a lot. I guess this season it was really simple for a lot of people to get 1.3 mil, so there was an issue there. If you can't get 1.3 mil, that just means you don't have any units that can do Terminus well enough. Everybody seems to be averaging like 2 mil, 2.5 mil. They have the right setup. It's just Larios, Rosettas, Sheetas, Sheras, Maxwell's. It's pretty much all you need.
And for me, at least, my team is kind of unique because I went into Frontier and I'm like, I'm not going to use a traditional team. Let's see what I can pull off. So I started using units like Fiora, Zelnite, Maxwell, UJ, and Fei and Fang. And I'm able to beat Frontier Hunter. I can get all the way up to Maxwell and then defeat Maxwell in the end. But not within OTK range. 2 turns. It takes 2 turns for me to beat Maxwell. I can't get up to the 2 mil mark, but I think if you use Rosetta and Lario like Nova said, you'll be fine. All right, so that's Frontier Hunter. Let us know what you're ranked on Frontier Hunter. What rank are you right now, Nova?
9.
9? Okay. And yeah. I heard Nova's going for 7, right, Nova?
That you set a goal and then you just keep pushing until it's over. Yeah.
So let's see. The viewers, are you guys pushing as well? Are you guys trying to hit what, like the top 50k like me, or top? Oh, rank 737. Theta says. Okay, so very ambitious people out here, and looks like they know the team lineups. Frontier Hunter, yeah, this season it's actually kind of easy. You can take many sorts of teams. You can go with different sets, Marauder set, Balance set. It just depends on your lineup. All right, guys. Let's move on to our next topic. Next topic is Prosperity Dungeon. Prosperity Dungeon was released a couple days ago as well, and it included a Prosperity Pack. Now, Prosperity Pack, I think it's a lot of games or Android-based games that's been coming out. And a lot of like billing, or like they get players to pay like monthly so that they can get a certain amount of gems or a certain amount of coins so that they can use. What do you think about this system, Nova?
I love it.
Okay. Love it.
You get 5 gems and then you get a gem a day for like a month. That's like 35 gems for like $4. That's like, if you have $4 in your pocket, you can just like throw that in the trash. So, I mean, you might as well get gems instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to completely agree. Like, there's this game that I play on my phone, and I play monthly, and it's so tempting because, like you said, it's just like you want to get those gems. Like, it's just the value is there. The value, and that's all we care about, the value. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can be subscribed for a whole year, paying like $4 a month, but we'll do it because we get so many gems. And I think this is a great system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great
Because
system.
we already get the daily login, so you can get like 2 gems a day. And if they do this like every month, they probably generate more revenue than when they, have their regular sales. Probably.
Yeah. So looks like I'm looking at a lot of people who are talking about Frontier Hunter on chat, and they're like, "Oh, I'm ranked like from 400," and some people are ranked like around 2,000. Man, you guys are like just really ambitious and just
Well,
almost just like Nova.
Treylox, there is a reason why there are a lot more ambitious people now. They increased the hunter rank finally by 5. This is the first
Oh,
time since Frontier Hunter 4, which was like way back in like May or June or something. Now,
okay.
all the
Uh,
people who are HR 21 can get that +5, even if they aren't, getting +5 on this season isn't too difficult, but it's still quite challenging.
so what do you get at Hunter rank 26?
You get this extremely fancy sphere called the Demon Core, and in a nutshell, you get BB for attacking, getting hit, killing people, and winning a stage. So basically, if you do anything in Brave Frontier, for the most part, you're gonna get BB gauge, and that's OP.
Holy macaroni, guys! This sphere is called Demon Core. And I'm wondering if you get Demon Core and you put it on the Tillith, Nova, you have to be the first person to test this. What happens?
I actually dual speared my Tillith, so I can do that.
Okay.
Because like Tillith needs a lot of battle crystals,
Oh yeah.
and that's probably the most amount of like BC generation you can ask for. So I'm not sure what type it is since I haven't seen it, but ideally I'd put that on my Tillith and maybe another BC like sphere, so you get double, and then it's just gonna be you have unlimited BB like against single targets all the time.
That's
Like
right.
Tillith Rosetta, just bam, GG.
GG it is. And Oak, well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Maybe you should stream and let us know what happens. Maybe you've already done Cardi, so we'll see when new content comes out. If
Funny
this-
story about doing Cardis. So this is also in relation to the Prosperity pack. So I was looking at it and I was like, "Yo, this looks like a really good deal. I'll get it." So I got it. And then what happened next? Oh man, you guys wouldn't even know. All right, so you get the 5 gems, and I was like, okay. I thought it was like once a day. I didn't expect to get 5 right away. And I was looking at the rare summon gate, and on the rare summon gate was Rosetta. And I knew the rates weren't up, but I really wanted to summon a Rosetta. But I knew I wouldn't summon a Rosetta, and I didn't have a Rosetta. But I did it anyway, like a crazed madman. And out came a Rosetta, and I was like, oh my god. I summoned a Rosetta. And it was during Frontier Hunter, and everybody else was using Rosetta, and now I had a Rosetta. So the first thing I did was max level, then I BB leveled it for an entire day, and then I realized I ran out of Sphere Frogs. So I was like, what's the fastest way to get a Sphere Frog? And that was Trial X1, because I didn't do that yet. So I tried looking for Trial X1, and it wasn't there. And Cardis was there instead. So I was like, okay, I'll beat Cardis, and then I'll do Trial X1. So I beat Cardis in like 2 turns, and then I went to do Trial X1. I just threw in a team. Luckily it worked. Then I got the Sphere Frog. Now I have a dual speared Anima Rosetta. Damn.
Wow, that is dedication. Like,
This was all during Frontier Hunter 2. I was like, I'm not gonna like make it to top 10, but somehow I did.
can you guys imagine Nova's desperation? Like when he realized he couldn't Sphere Frog the Rosetta, had to do
Couldn't
Trial
do it.
X1. Oh man, were you streaming this, Nova?
Yes.
Oh wow, there you go. That's Nova for you guys, and yeah, Good luck, Nova. I hope you get rank 7.
Well, top 10
Top
is what
10.
I was looking for, so
Okay.
I'm already there, and it doesn't look like I'll be under that, so
Okay.
pretty good season.
All right. Well, I think everyone's going to be paying attention and like checking the MVP rankings and whatnot at the end and see if you're up there. So, okay. The next dungeon that was released is the Soulbound Saga. Okay, here we go. Another global exclusive. This time it's called Endaria. New global exclusive. Before you rank the unit, Nova, tell us what is it with these global exclusives? Do you like this that's happening?
Well, I think it's okay to have exclusives, but a lot of people just think that Gumi did it the wrong way, because the other three we have are currently in the broken tier. Like, comparing them to your average unit, they're all better, and that's not good. Like, maybe one should be like slightly OP, but when you get like all of them OP, like even Fan Fang, like nobody was expecting that for Valentine's, but we got it, and it was like, whoa, this is pretty good. It's like a Rosetta for the people who didn't have a Rosetta and got a Rosetta anyway.
Okay, so let's briefly talk about the BFP care package. Now, BFP care package, BFP stands for our team name, Brave Frontier Pioneers, and we put up this really cool care package for the month of February. And, so this really cool care package consists of Brave Frontier like stickers and tote bags, and you guys can vote on the mystery prize online. What else is there? There's like a donut a donut picture and a pack of Red Bull. Just random stuff that we put in, but we think the viewers will enjoy it because it's personalized by us. And yeah, so what can you guys do to win? Stay to the end of the UA, and we're going to be raffling out these tickets. You guys can win it. One note, though. Our art contest and our BFP care package, we will have the winners drawn on March 7th. Not next week, guys. Next week, there's no UA. March 7th, unit analysis. Okay, so just put a note in your calendar, March 7th. Right now, the mystery prize, I think it's a toss-up between the Google Chromecast and the Anker battery charger. Right, Nova?
Yeah. You guys should have voted for the picture. I like the picture.
The picture's really good as well. I have that as my background, so I'm not going to disagree with you here. Okay, so now you guys know about the art contest. You know about the care package. Let's go through the rankings, guys. Nova, can you put up the ranking for our viewers right now on our chat? We are going to rank Endaria to start off with today. So I guess I'll start off with Endaria. Okay, so Endaria, in terms of other global exclusives, like Nova said, doesn't bring anything new to the table. Okay, Hatteron has a stealth mechanic. Tridon has a shield mechanic. And what does Endaria do? Okay, Endaria negates status ailments, increases BB gauge for 3 turns. So that's nothing new. We have units like Fei and Fang for the BB gauge, status ailments. We have a ton of those right now. So yeah, she's okay. She's good, but she's not that great. Because she doesn't bring anything new to the table and she's a global exclusive, giving her a B, anima typing. Nova, what about you?
Alright, guys. So, like I said previously, all of these other global exclusives were deemed to be like too powerful, overpowered. For me, I think Endaria, it's just right. Like, something that you would expect from Rare Summon that doesn't completely like break the game. Her BB and SBB are both 22 hits, which is kind of interesting because I haven't seen a unit have the same hits on BB and SBB like ever. Leader skill has that 15% crit to all that's kind of like the standard now. You don't have a 15% crit on your leader skill as a global Soulbound Saga unit. You're not a Soulbound Saga unit. And the reduction of the BB gauge used to both fill and like get BB gauge back is interesting, but it kind of lacks in strength because you have like 20% and 15%, and that's not anything higher because you just want to be the best in one area. So either you give more BB gauge back or you take less. And taking less is definitely a lot better because then you can use that for your arena team. But I think overall, she's a nice unit to have. It's nothing groundbreaking, like Treylock said. Stats-wise, nice spread. Just because I know everybody loves Anima, I'm gonna agree with Treylox on here. Go with Anima as well. And as far as rating, it feels like she's really bland, but at the same time, like she's good. But if I had to take a second look at it, it's like you can use other units instead of her. So just for that reasoning, I'm gonna give her B minus. Like,
Yeah, B minus. This unit is a global exclusive. You have to summon 10 times for her to get it, which I did, by the way. I had to summon 10 times to get her. And, just getting that, the value isn't there. 10 times, that's 50 gems. I can't get that. I can't get 50 gems using a prosperity pack for a month, so I can't see myself summoning for Andaria. But viewers, that's what's important, guys. We want to see what the viewers think of Andaria.
We love you guys.
Is Andaria a C unit? A D? A B? Not an A. A B, C, or a D? What did the viewers think, Nova?
Looks like they think she's not that OP, and they're correct, and she's kind of a letdown for a lot of people, so she gets a C.
Alright, I see. So, average comes out to be a B minus. That's where we expect Andaria to be. Okay, next unit up is called Euralis. So, you guys are wondering, what is this unit? I haven't heard, or maybe I have. Well, Euralis is the unit that you have to get to evolve Andaria. Okay, I'm going to let you guys know what Euralis' stats are. But, you guys, just hold the tongue. Euralis' stats: 7 combo earth attack to all enemies. Okay, that's their SBB, and chance to inflict paralysis and poison. Nova, what's your take on her?
Well, I mean, I didn't really take a look at her. I just knew that you needed her to evolve Andaria. But as like a 5-star unit goes, well, stats-wise, no. It's probably like the same stat spread as Andaria. Her leader skill is extremely useless because it's a 40% recovery boost, and recovery sucks. The 15% crit is okay, but you're not really going to be using this unit as a leader. BB is just Earth AoE. The paralysis and poison is nice, but the damage output, 165% is like a tickle, so you're not really going to get too much out of that. Overall, I'd say that it's just like a standard farmable unit, and because of this, it's getting a D for me. It's pretty bad. Typing though Guardian, because farmable, might as well get one. Guardian type.
Guardian typing. Okay, my analysis of Euralis, well, there's not much of an analysis. Leader skill gives 10% crit chance and 25% recovery. Can't be used. I had this written on my notes, D, and anima typing. So that's that. That's Euralis, guys. Just nothing special about her. Yeah, okay. Whatever. And the cat agrees. You hear the cat meowing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, meow, agree, go to the next unit, please. So,
Wow. Do you speak cat? Because I don't. That's impressive.
wait, don't you have a cat, Nova?
No.
Oh. Oops. Okay. Viewers had to give like a C or a D for this unit, right?
No, because they hate us.
No.
Guys,
Oh, guys, please.
keep doing this all
Please.
day, every
You know,
day.
We were trying to change to this A to D system to impress our viewers, like to like give you guys a helping hand in terms of like helping you vote for the right answer. You know, on a multiple choice exam, you have A, B, C, D, and then one of them just pops out. You're like, oh, that's the answer. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted for you to do, like a multiple choice question. But man, you guys are making it hard for us. Okay, what's the vote?
It's an A
A?
question mark.
Oh my goodness.
This is a 5-star unit, guys, and 5-star units suck. Not to be rude about it, it's just how it is. I don't know about you guys, but I don't see any A list material on this unit. I just don't see it at all.
All right. Well, we respect your vote. If you think Euralis is A, we want to see this unit being used. Please make a YouTube video and send it to us. Use Euralis as beating Maxwell. Euralis beating Cardis. We want to see those videos. If you're able to do that, well, we might even put it on our UA one day. So,
We will
will.
take back everything bad we've ever said about this unit.
Euralis is-
We'll dual spirit. We'll get teams of 5. We'll make mono squad. Just win everything.
That's right. Okay, so that was the Soulbound Saga units, Andaria and Euralis. Next up, the Ziz set. Okay, Ziz set, yes, it came out around a week or 2 ago, and we're covering it now. So these are free-to-play units, keep that in mind. Let's start ranking them, starting with Granados. Nova?
Trilocks.
Yeah.
Trilocks.
Yes.
They're not free to play units. What are you saying? These are rare summon units.
Oh, rare summon.
Come on.
Okay. They're so bad that I thought they were free to play.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to judge right now. We're supposed to give objective ratings. Nova, start us off with Granados.
Okay. Well, this guy is a great big red dragon. I'm not sure about you, but I like great big red dragons. But I was slightly disappointed by this unit because number one, I was expecting this unit to come out basically like 2 months ago, except it never came out. So they came out like recently. The stats are extremely low for 6 stars because, as you know, these are cost 24. We're already cost 28 units, so stats wise, they're all bad. BB and SBB for this unit, I mean, Super Brave Burst is okay. Crit percent of 45 is reasonable. Injury and weakness, status ailments on it is okay. Multiplier 400% isn't that bad, but I mean, just in the landscape of the units we have now, I don't think anybody's going to be using this unit at all either. But it's not like completely horrible. I mean, if you're ever going to, I guess, fight fire unit, the 15% fire damage reduction is nice, and you get a small boost of 20% HP and attack. So, I guess for me, it's just kind of like a unit that you look at, you go like, oh, that's interesting. But then when you take a closer look at it, you're like, well, I'll never need to use this. So get to C from me, and I'll probably go with Guardian typing because I love Guardians. Yay.
So, Granados, right? On the screen, you see something that says 45% crit boost. Okay, so 45% crit boost is not bad as an SVB. Okay, it's not bad. but it's not used that great either, right? There are other units, even like Aisha, that gives this crit buff, right? These units came out a long time ago, so we don't really need a crit mechanism. We have Orna, and we have SGX. So Granados, just not good enough. Therefore, Granados gets a C from me, despite it being a Fire Drake and looking awesome. Breaker typing. All right. Bozilla, can you rewrite your question? Sorry, I didn't catch it. Chat moving pretty quickly. So now you guys know who Granados is. It is the 6-star Fire Drake. What did the viewers think, Nova?
Well, in a similar way that I thought this dragon was the dragon Aisha was riding on, not much has changed from then till now. That was really a long time ago, so they think this dragon is old as well. Gets a D. Kind of depressing.
Okay. So, guys, D is the lowest ranking that you guys can give, and I mean, you know, I don't. Yeah, I can see that.
It's really harsh.
It is. It is.
Chat is really like all over the place today.
Okay. So our next unit up is Abel. Okay. I think Tyler mentioned in chat that Abel is one of the more kawaii units, and look, kawaii factor. So will that factor into your vote? We'll see. We'll see. So what are Abel's stats? Does anyone know?
Bad.
Okay. So Abel's SBB does a 15-hit AoE, boosts allies' defense and crit rate for 3 turns. Okay, so I'll start off. Abel does the same thing as Granados. 45% crit buff. Once again, I said Granados was not useful. Abel's not that useful as well. Leader skill is fine. Her leader skill is a 15% reduction in damage from water types and 20% boost to defense and HP to all units. So think about that. Is she useful in any situation? Maybe in a more defensive posture, maybe in a water dungeon. But other than that, no. You can't really use her. So I'm sorry, Abel. She is getting a C from me, anima typing. Nova? Nova?
I guess the kawaii factor here doesn't win out in this situation. It's kind of sad to see beautiful unit not get the attention she deserves. But anyway, the defense buff and crit buff are relatively high. So she's definitely a better support unit than some of the other units we've had in the past. Tied for the highest defense buff right now with Zelvin, I believe, getting around that 110%. So there's really not much to say about Abel. I mean, her stats are really reminiscent of just like Lord stats, you know, same attack, defense, and recovery. But she really is more of a defensive unit. And right now, there really isn't anything to use her on, like Trelloc said. Unfortunately, if you have an Abel, she's not really going to be used ever, right now at least, because a 360% SBB with only 15 hits is not good enough to replace anything. So unless you're looking for a pure defense and crit buffer, you know, there really isn't any use for her. That being said, you know, she is good at the defense and crit buff, so she's getting a C+ for me. And as far as typing goes, her HP, since she's like really kind of outdated, needs to be buffed up a little more. So I'll just give her the anima typing.
Give her the anima. Okay, so I was very curious because Abel, I like this artwork. A lot of people in chat, Juliana, a lot of people said, Ice X said, give A+ just for the appearance, but for usefulness, oh man. So I think C to D is the good range. Did the viewers agree?
Yes.
What do we have?
They rated her as a C. Overwhelming. Kind of fits in with what we said. For some reason, they think Euralis is better than Abel, but I don't know.
Yeah, and of course Chocolate Bun, she's always here. She loves all the kawaii units, so A+ automatically for her. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Oh! You know what time it is, Nova?
No. I don't know what time it is.
It's time for intermission, guys. We're halfway through our unit analysis. So on our intermission, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you guys can participate in the raffle and what you guys can win. So let's take a little break. We'll be back in approximately 4 minutes. See you guys soon. BF Pioneers team consists of 7 individuals, Lance, Tralox, Nova, Eco, Pika, JD, and Respawn, who researches the units beforehand to give a reasonable ranking. Introducing the raffle system. Viewers will now be able to win prizes each month. Each week, the team puts in various prizes and raffle tickets are given away to viewers. At the last unit analysis of each month, a drawing will be held and that viewer will win all the prizes of that month. The more raffle tickets you have, the better the chance to win. right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of unit analysis. We are ranking the Ziz batch at the moment, and we are starting with Arbonella, the Earth unit. Okay, Arbonella does a 14-hit Earth attack on all enemies, recovers HP to all allies, and nullifies all status ailments for 3 turns. So I'll start off with Arbonella. Okay, what's notable in Arbonella from what I just said? Did you guys hear what I just said? Okay. What's notable? Negate status ailments. It can heal. But let's think. A lot of units can do this. Shara, Olkina, Exville, maybe even the tree can count into Arbonella's little squadron of troops. So is Arbonella any good? Useful, but the tree is here already. So if you're looking towards the healing, we have Tree, we have Zelnite, we have Ferris. This unit, not that great from me. C-, Anima. Nova, what do you think?
Well, Treylox, you see, she's the queen here. She's the elf queen, Arbonella. So, looking at it from that perspective, is there a reason why she is the queen? And I think there is. Because this unit is probably going to be extremely useful for the Lugina trial that we will get eventually, I hope, with a 15% earth resistance. And another interesting fact is that she does have BB gauge fill on hit, even though it's not 100%. And also the same percentage when you get hit by an enemy, you have a chance to, restore that HP. So it's actually kind of, in some ways, small damage mitigation with actual damage mitigation and BC fill. And looking at it from that perspective, I think it's more useful than a lot of the other leader skills that just give pure HP and attack, because Battle Crystal generation is one of the most important things you can have in a squad. Now, I think Arbonella is currently bugged, which is why a lot of people can't really use her. It's like a recovery buff on her BV and SVV, something like that. And it's supposed to be, defense and crit rate, I believe. But things are weird. I don't know what's going on. It needs to fix this unit. But her SVV, on the other hand, is, small heal, but you also get the resistance from status ailments. And, it's still an attack, so you're not giving up just healing. So it's slightly different from the tree, and in certain cases is actually useful. So for me, she's going to get a B-. And as far as typing goes, I guess this unit has a little bit too much recovery, and since she's, cost isn't as high, gonna get Anima typing again.
But Arbonella, oh, okay. Well, just her
but
stats
she's the queen. She's the queen. But she's a queen.
Gosh, I don't. Are you sure she's the queen? Look on the screen. It says Arbonella, girl or guy.
What? But she's a queen. What's going on?
Okay, so what happens is I believe on the wiki page, Arbonella is listed as genderless. That's weird, right?
But her name.
Yeah, elf queen. I understand. Yeah. But,
oh well. She must not be a human being then.
Actually genderless. So I think you have to lower your rating to C-. Like that's just like a drop, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I'm confused.
Okay. So what did the viewers think? Did the viewers give her a D? Because I heard a lot of that.
Yeah.
Gave her a D.
But then a lot of people also gave her a B. Then also quite a bit of people gave her the A+. So it's really a love, hate, or you're right in the middle when it comes to Arbanella.
Perhaps it's because you said Arbenella's bugged right now, or something's happening. So.
Well, the last time I used her, she was bugged, so I was like, oh, that's awkward.
Okay, well, if you guys don't believe me, go to the wiki page and look at Arbanella. It says genderless. So, before you start like bonding with her, you might want to know what gender that person is.
Now I'm scared.
Speaking of which, I was really surprised. A lot of our viewers said, "Oh my gosh! Like I dual sphered Arbanella, like Tyler, Juliana. Like, was this the right move to do, Nova, to dual sphere in Arbanella?"
No.
Okay. All right. That might be a little too
It's
ambitious,
too
guys.
extreme. It's gonna be useful for one case, and then you're never going to need her again until that exact same use comes again. So, oh well.
Okay. It's okay. Maybe you guys can pull out an Arbanella once her stats get a little fixed and show us what that Sphere Frog on her is all about. But for now, average is a C-. Moving on to the next unit. Next unit up is Artis. Alright guys, Artis is also known as...
The Thunderbird?
Yeah, there you go. Thunderbird. Okay, so yes, it's the upgraded form of Ziz. And look at its skills. 27 AoE on his SBB. And boost to spark damage for 3 turns. We love the word spark, we love the word buff, and with those two together, we usually give those units a very high rating. Nova, what would you give Artis?
If you had just asked me this question prior to me actually looking at it, I would have just given this guy an A+, because number 1 unit in the entire game, everybody knows Ziz, and this is the evolved form Ziz, but he doesn't look as, I guess, grand as he used to anymore. He looks like a proper unit, so my rating has to go down now. This is actually one of the more usable units in this batch. I mean, it's a nice 27 hit count SPB. Either way you look at it, 27 hits is pretty high, no matter what you're doing. You get a nice 75% spark damage boost and a 15%, thunder resistance. His stats, are a little bit more okay, I guess, if you get a Lord or any typing. But what's really interesting here is he does give a 70% spark damage buff, which is pretty useful in all cases. And they dropped his random hits to, AoE. And I'm not sure if I'm looking at the same unit anymore. It's completely changed. So this unit is going to actually get a B+ for me, because, I mean, he may not be perfect, but compared to all the other units in this set, it's probably the best. And it's kind of odd to say, but I'm gonna give him Guardian typing, because if I did get one, I might use him.
So Nova will be getting the vote up for Artis. But in the meantime, okay, so here's what I think about Artis, right? No one likes Ziz. Ziz is that unit that comes out of the summon gate and you're like, oh crap, worst unit I could get out of the summon gate. But now Artis is here, and that spark buff, it's 70%, I believe, so it's not bad. We have units though, such as Elza and Fei and Feng. So if you ask me, should you summon for Artis because of the spark buff? Obviously not. But overall, not worth summoning. It's probably the best unit out of this batch, like Nova says. Therefore, I give Artis C+, anima typing.
Well, to be quite honest here, realistically, the best typing for Artis would have to be Oracle, because if you had an Oracle Ziz at any point in the past, you would have raised that proudly and shown it as your leader. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people still have an Oracle. So Oracle Artis secretly best.
I was actually asking Nova before the UA today. I'm like, hey, have you seen Artis like as actual leader, Sphere Frog? And Nova said, yeah, like he's actually seen it like on it off his like off not his friends list, but you know where the list continues down and you get 5 honor points. Like he's actually seen as Ziz Sphere Frog. So I don't know what to say about that, but
Hardcore Ziz lovers.
hardcore Ziz lovers, not so smart players. Okay, so artists, what do we have as the ranking?
Everybody hates Ziz secretly.
Okay.
So, because of that, Artist gets a D for being an iteration of Ziz. That's just how I'm going to explain this.
Yeah, and I can see that. I mean, it got a major upgrade, but not enough to justify a summoning, a rare summon, you know. Okay, moving on to our next unit. Our next unit is the light unit called Raquel. Okay, Raquel. It's called Sky Goddess Raquel. Does a 17 hit AoE, boosts BB gauge, and gradually replenishes BB gauge for all allies for 3 turns. I'm going to say, just like Artis, when you hear spark damage, people love BB gauge. Those are like the key words people look at. So Raquel, does he deserve an A or a B? Does she? Nova?
None of the above.
Okay.
Gonna go with that. The reason being is I even forget sometimes that this is a unit. I always confuse it for one of the like angels, Valkyries, and I thought I had one, but apparently I don't. Her leader skill is really old. The 15% light resist, it's okay. There are other units that do it better, like Gra. The BC fill per turn 3. Since we have so many ways to generate battle crystals right now, 3 BC fill per turn doesn't amount to much over the long run, especially when you're doing things like Arena and Frontier Hunter. The regular BB boost is the only kind of redeeming feature, but with a value of just 6, that isn't enough to overtake the newest units like Fei and Fang, Zell Knight, and your standard like 8 to 9 BC fill per turn. And we also have Sheeta who does 10. So if you're using this unit, it's really for the BB gauge fill over time as well. So you get 6 at once, and then you get like 3 per turn. But once again, you know, it's kind of on the lower side. So if you need 3 battle crystals, there are other units that would do it better. But, you know, she does generate a lot of battle crystals and BC gauge for your team. So wouldn't say she's an A or B just because of her stats. It's kind of a C plus for me. And I guess I have to go with Lord typing here because I guess the stats are okay the way they are. Like, if you give this unit anima typing, recovery goes down to like 1200. I don't even know if you can even have like anything under 1500 recovery anyway.
Very nicely said, Nova. Raquel, for me, you know, boost BB gauge, I automatically think of Zell Knight. Maybe I'm just corrupted by like just good units out here and global. I think of Fei and Fang. I don't think of Raquel. It's a unique skill to be on the list of those group of people, but you know, can't use SBB, can't really use leader skill. Stats, let's not talk about those. So I agree with Nova. C plus, anima typing. Okay. So, is Raquel getting some love Another female unit. Is she feeling it? Is she feeling the love, Nova?
Yes.
Okay.
More than she should be because she got an A, which is kind of surprising.
Oh.
I mean, BB Gauge Phil and, tons of the word Battle Crystal Phil, BB Gauge, when it's plastered all over the place on this unit, everybody wants it, so she gets an A.
She gets an A. Oh, by the way, on the bottom right, it says SBB Eshtilion. Now, first I thought, oh man, this is just another cool name, like, nothing special, but apparently Eshtilion is a character in Lord of the Rings? It's weird.
I did not know this.
Eshtilion of the Fountain was a mighty lord of Gondolin. Okay, I don't know.
They ripped it off.
This is a lot of Lord of the Rings lore.
Guys. Copyright infringement.
Oh. Okay, guys, I just thought Eshtilion was a cool name, but let's move on. Zabowith. These names are so awkward, by the way. I don't know why they changed.
What? Wait, what?
Huh?
Zabowith?
Zabowith.
God.
How else are you pronounce it? Zabowith? Okay, Zabowith.
I don't even know. Z-Man?
Z-Man. Good one. Well, he looks very threatening, right? Just from his artwork. I'm going to put up the artwork for you guys, and you guys can make a decision. Doesn't he want to, does that guy, want to just, take your soul away? I don't know. He looks very evil. But I'll tell you what he does. SBB. 16 hit AoE. Adds Dark Element to attack for 3 turns. And the defense ignoring effect for 2 turns. Okay. So, Zabowith adds a Dark Element. This is what I see. Okay, Dark Element to allies, it's not that great. We have SGX, which has been out forever, that no one uses anymore. We have UJ, that some people do use because it gives a light and a dark buff. Ignore defense, you're going to hear Nova say it all the time. It's no good. It's only good in Metal Parade. And if you're looking at leader skill, well, we have Cardes and Gra. Holy cow. So where does Zabowith stand? Pretty much in the C- range, and therefore C- Anima. Nova, what about you?
Yeah, this guy looks really imposing. Definitely an upgrade from his previous form, starting out as a lowly vampire, I believe. And I guess he's still as lowly as he was back then, because leader scale, nothing to even look at. You could probably use any other leader scale for dark damage reduction, and it would be better than this. BB, random ailment infliction. I guess that's good for the Cardes trial, but with only a 40% proc rate, you're better off probably going for that Zephu instead, because that's a free unit. Super Brave Burst, ignore defense. Having ignore defense is fine, but you need something that's really a little bit extra on top of that. And since we have so many Dark Element givers, it's nothing that surprising anyway. I didn't even know this unit existed until Treylox told me. But looking at it now, I mean, it's really bad. Like really bad. It's really getting toward that D range, but I can't say that because that's 5-star range, so I won't. So I'll just agree with Treylox here, saying that it is a C-, and I guess favorite typing for me, I haven't said it too much, but I guess Guardian now for this guy. He has a little bit more HP than the others.
Alright guys, while you guys are voting for Zabowith, what's your overall impression on this set of units, Nova? Positive, negative, neutral?
I guess with the exception of Ziz in here, doesn't bring anything new to the table. They're very useful in niche situations.